Dan, it's an Easter Monday trip to Crawley Town, but first we're speaking just after the 0-0 draw against Burton. Have you got any final reflections on that game?
I thought that aspects of the performance, considering the way that the weather affected the pitch, were really positive and things that we'll look to build on. I thought the players showed real bravery and commitment to the way they were asked to play, and I think certainly something over the next 3 games is looking at the team that we want to become moving towards next season. And like I say, there was aspects of that performance where I thought we could definitely progress from that.
And after a couple of games without a clean sheet, it must be really pleasing for you all to register one of those again, which I don't know what number we're on for Joe now, but it's already beaten last season's total.
Yeah, and I think the clean sheet is the outcome of lots of good habits within the game. There wasn't too many opportunities where I felt like we were at risk or particularly vulnerable. And one of the biggest credits I can give to the players is the way that we attacked a fairly deep block. We weren't vulnerable on the counter-attack as well, and that was something that we specifically picked out. So credit to the concentration of the back players, that whilst we were attacking, they were ready to defend.
And we saw you just out there leading a small training session with some of the squad players that weren't in the team today. And I guess with such a quick turnaround, it's an opportunity for everyone in the squad to stake their claim to try and be involved on Monday.
Yeah, the purpose of that training session was that we didn't want the players, we trained Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, going into the game today. We didn't want them to have to train tomorrow as well, so they'll be on recovery tomorrow, ready to train. What day will that be? Sunday. Recovery tomorrow, Saturday, and then train Sunday, ready for the game on Monday.
And looking at Crawley, I mean, they're a team that can be slightly unpredictable. They've had some really high-scoring games, like the 4-4 draw earlier this season. What are you expecting from them? Yeah,
I think they're definitely in the top 3, maybe second actually for possession in the league. So I think we'll see a team that are looking to make the pitch big, looking to create space with their rotations, the way that they look to play. So they'll be a dangerous team. And I've always said that we've been really consistent in the way that we prepare for every team. So once they finish their game today, we'll have that watch. We've already prepared for what they've done over the last few games, and we'll be ready come Monday.
Just want to speak on something a bit different now. You're obviously leading the under-21s group this season, and it's been a really positive week for 2 of the players in that group. Jake Richards being shortlisted for the Academy Apprentice of the Year, for the EFL Apprentice of the Year, and Tom Dean getting that new contract and being recalled into the team. You must be really proud of them both.
Yeah, really proud of them. Fantastic for both them as young men, but for their family, for a lot of the academy coaches that have worked with them for a number of years. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that take great pride in the week that they've had. But again, this week is an outcome of a season's worth of work that they've put in. If I talk individually on Jake first, the Apprentice of the Year award, being nominated for that is more than just what you do on the pitch. It is the full entirety of a scholarship, and as an apprentice he's conducted himself outstandingly well with so many demands on him whilst being a first team, in and around the first team squad. He's handled his education exceptionally well, and he is a real credit to his family, both on and off the pitch. And then Tom Dean, again, just fantastic to see someone that puts in so much effort to get their reward with a new contract and to come back from his loan and be in and around the squad. We hope it will be incredibly valuable for him. We hope he learns from the players that he's in and around, and then he can start to influence and make an impact in and around the first team.
And I guess they just serve as inspirations for the other players in your group.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope that the players look deeper than just what they're doing today, more what they've done on a daily basis this whole season. They've been incredibly consistent, and they're starting to see the rewards for that.
Thank you very much, Dan.